Hey guys, I'm BDC. This is Minecraft. We're back here on the Mindcrack server. This episode is going to be going up a little bit late today, and that's because the snapshot came out. A lot of cool stuff. Go and check out that snapshot video if you have not yet already. A couple of days ago, a bunch of us on the Minecraft server were talking, and it was brought up that when people are going through the server and they're recording, they're like, oh, hey, you know, I like this such and such building, but I don't know who made it. So it was requested that there be more signage around the server to properly identify who made what. I thought I would acquiesce to that request, and during my live stream this morning, that is what I did. So, for example, this was a well made by Anders, and then this tree was built by BOO, and the portal was built by BOO and Etho, and then of course this pathway, gravel was placed by B-dubs, and then of course I needed to identify who would place the sign, so that sign was placed by me, and then I needed something to identify this sign, so that sign was also placed by me. And then there's many other things around here. So, for example, that grass was placed by BOO, and this grass was placed by BOO. And then Zisto made the lamp. Oh, this right here, the Lapis Exchange, which is now much more valuable, by the way, because of the change to the enchanting system. This Lapis Exchange was made by BOO, but it's owned and operated by Pyro. And then, oh, this bush right here was placed by Zisto. And this bush was also placed by Zisto. And then you have, this is a future store that was made by Adlington. Originally, it was going to be a post office of some sort. Oh, yes, and this gravel was placed by BOO as well. And this grass was placed by BOO. This bush was placed by Zisto. The bridge, to my knowledge, was made by Zisto, and then, you know, of course, he's got his little farm right there. So I just, you know, went about the server and, you know, yes, this very important stone was placed by BOO. And then this cobble was also placed by BOO. He had a lot of stuff here because he did a lot of the pathways and things of that nature, and it looks really good. Oh, this button was also placed by BOO. It doesn't do anything, though. It's strictly for decoration, in case you were wondering. And then we have this bush was placed by Zisto, and this shop was made by Seth, and you kind of get the point. So I made all of this stuff, gravel, and what do we have? No, that was that. Let's see, we've got Town Hall, made by BOO, and the crafting bench, of course, and this chest was placed by Seth. Oh, yes, and this cobble was placed by BOO. But then, you know, the sign was made by me, and then that sign was made by me, and that side was made by me, and that side was also made by me, and this sign was placed by me, and that one, and then I needed that one, and 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 that previous sign was also placed by me. And then I kind of ran out of signs, but oh yes, the torch was placed by BOO, and gravel was placed. See, there's lots of markers. BOO has quite a bit in this area. And then Theater by Arcus, and Death Games by Etho, and the Dock Shop by Doc. So, hopefully, this will assist in everybody who, you know, didn't know where certain things were placed. Oh, anyways. All right, I'm gonna work on that in a minute. But before I get to that, I want to show you this as well. I did it into the Nether Hub as well. So cobble, netherrack, and pillars, and what have you. So that pillar and the sign and slab was placed by Etho, lols. Ender chest and all that, and of course the clay pot was placed by Etho, but the flower was placed by BOO, and then the sign, All right, enough of that. I'm sure you'll see it in other people's videos as well. Oh yeah, just so ender chest, please, Benito. All right, so what am I gonna do today? I did not get anything done on the. I am on the wrong side. I did not get anything done on the chicken mini game. Someone's been mining because they changed it to haste. So I did not get anything done on the chicken minigame, as I've already said like 2-3 times. Someone mentioned putting a button in the eye, but it doesn't look good. It's like the chickens are very minimalist, so I don't like that. There is... Oh, how'd you get out? There is a new, more compact design that someone showed me. A regular in the Twitch chat. Goes by the name of Evil Demon. So I'm going to be checking that out, and we'll see if it is, in fact, what I'm looking for. And it works and does what I need it to do. I'm going to go and head off to super secret squirrel locations to do a little test. So I'll be right back. Alright, we are at the super secret squirrel location. It's really not that secret. This is just the place where I went and collected all the sunflowers. You can see a couple off in the distance there, and there's some over there. This right over there is the only place that I'm aware of that has a flower plains biome. This is all sunflower plains. I'm sure some of the other guys have found other plains, other flower plains, but this is the only one that I'm aware of is over there, right over there. Right where that's kind of lit up right there. What's that? Squid. Wow, that is a weird squid. Anyways. So I wanted to test something. I remember seeing a little while ago about how if you try to bone meal an area, you can get one of two things. You can either get, well, correction, you can get one of three things. Either get nothing, because bone mealing this block right here does not necessarily mean that this block is going to have something on it. So you can either get nothing, you can get grass, or you can get a flower. However, the flowers are all predetermined. So like this area right here, these, you could bone meal this 1,000,000 times. Of course, I don't have any bone meal. I used it all. But you could bone meal this 1,000,000 times, and you will never, ever get anything but the oxeye daisies here. This is the only thing you can possibly get for all of these, and I don't have any oxeye daisies, so I'm gonna grab these here. But so I was thinking about making some automated flower thingies. This is a little bit away from my base. It's kind of annoying to get here. I'm probably gonna have to put a rail track or something. Hey, probably gonna have to put a rail track or something in order to get out here. I'm not gonna do the whole horse thing to come out here because it would just be a pain. I'm not gonna do that. And in any event, if I make the automated flower machine thingies, I'm gonna have to make several of them because I need one for each little area. They're probably going to be like 16 by 16 squares. I've seen a couple of them. Basically what you do is you just have a dispenser, and it has bone meal in it, and it puts bone meal down on the grass. And then you have pistons move the block of grass to the left and to the right. To the left, to the left. And then they all get broken, and then they get swept up in either a water current, or you can have, what do you call it, mine carts with hoppers underneath the grass, and it's supposed to pick them up that way. So I'm probably going to do that, but I'm going to have to do it in a couple of different locations so that I can get the different kinds of flowers, and that means I'm also going to have to do some testing. Oh, sorry, donkey. I did not mean to do that, but you got in the way of my flower picking. I did not mean to do that. He'll be fine. He'll heal in a second. So, I'm going to have a couple of them. That will be a project that I'll probably do on the live stream soonish. I don't know exactly when, but this is something that will help me keep the flower store or the flower shop stocked up, because otherwise I'm gonna have to keep going around and collecting. See, look at all the sunflowers over there. Otherwise I'm gonna have to keep going around and collecting all the flowers and stuff myself, and that's just a total pain in the ass. Oh hey, there's a wolf here. That's just a total pain. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to have the automated flower things. What is that over there? That's just trees. I don't think I've gone over there. It looks like there's a house there, but it's just a chunk error. Oh, that's lava. Yeah, that is most certainly not a house. What is that over there? Is that a squid? Or is that a block floating? What is that? What the heck is that? Huh. What is... Can you guys see it? There's a block right there. It looks like it's floating. Hang on. Wonder if that was just like a graphical glitch. Oh, I can't see a damn thing under the water there. I'm gonna head out here and see what that was. I think it might be really, really far away though, and I really don't feel like traveling all the way out there. No, kind of looked like it was right about here. Oh, of course you can't. Oh man, I can't see. Can't see a damn thing. Can't see a damn thing. I don't know. Maybe it was just a glitch. The world will never know. Alright, well, in any event, I'm going to head back to the spawn town, and I'm going to finish out the secret message thingy. So, see you in a second. The special message has been completed. Let me show you the very simple mechanics of it. There's a button right there. It just comes up to a redstone lead that goes into 6 different dispensers. Each dispenser has a bucket of water in it. So that way when a person hits the button, it will totally fill up the area and expose the hidden message within. As I explained in the previous episode, this is achieved by... Let me show you real fast. So you take a regular snow block right here. Now let's put it over here. I'm going to put a regular snow block right there. And then we're going to put some snow layers right here. They look the same. However, when you put a bucket of water on them, which I don't have in my inventory right now. I should have one. There we go. However, when you put a bucket of water on them, the snow block will remain and the layers disappear. This was shown in one of Seth Bling's latest videos. So thank you to him for that. And it allowed us to make this wonderful contraption. All right, so the book right here just says, please cover the text area with the snow layers provided. It requires 4 stacks plus 48 to completely fill in all the text. And we're going to close that. And the book is going to go in right here. I'm going to leave these extra layers in here just so in case somebody needs them. They shouldn't, but in case they do. So here's the 4 stacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the 48. And then I have a little sign right here that says stop. Read book and chest first. All right, so moment of truth. Now, as I said in the live stream and in yesterday's video, this is really stupid. Let me say that again. This is really stupid. All right? This is one of those things where, and I said this a couple times already, but this is one of those things where you think of it and you think it's absolutely hilarious, and then when you try to show it to someone else or explain it to them, they just look at you kind of like you're crazy. Well, this is one of those times. Now, there is an internet meme that has been going around for a little while. It has to do with an animated image. I originally was going to put the image as well, kind of as a pixel art, and I was going to make this into a giant thing that was a prank. But I decided not to because, well, I don't know. YouTube is kind of iffy sometimes, and quite frankly, well, I'll explain it in a second. All right, so ready? Are you ready for this? Y'all ready for this? I told you this is gonna be stupid. This is really stupid. And if you don't know what this is, you have to Google it, and you'll see so many images. It's friggin' hilarious. Okay, anyways, all right, ready? Moment of truth. You ready? It's gonna be done. I'm telling you right now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh God. Dick butt. Anyways, Google it if you don't know what it is. It's an image. Basically, how the meme works is they take stuff from movie, and I gotta refill this in. They take stuff. Well, let me refill it in while I'm explaining. They take scenes from movies and TV shows, okay, and what they do is it's like someone who is discovering something, or someone else will hand them a book or something, and when they flip through the pages, or when they, open up whatever, or when something is revealed, like behind the curtain or what have you, all it says is dick butt with a picture of a weird cartoon character with, like, yeah, a penis butt or something. I don't know how it's stupid. It's really, really stupid, and it's one of those really dumb, childish, toilet humor kind of things. But I've been seeing it a lot lately, and someone, I believe it was Bash, linked a whole bunch of them in the Skype group call. And he's like, I've been sending these one at a time to pause. But anyways, I just thought it was hilarious because, like, I was like, oh, I could make a secret message, and then I was gonna make a whole giant prank at Seth's house because he's the one who made the video about the snow layer thing. But then I decided against it because YouTube is kind of iffy about the whole nudity thing. And keep in mind, Milby got his account sort of terminated and then recovered, and he had a strike on it and blah, 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 and all sorts of just crap because of like a half a second of nipple. So I didn't want to risk any of that, so I decided that, I'm not going to make this character, even though it's cartoony and stupid. I didn't want to make this character because then it would, possibly go against the whole nudity thing, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, well, I'll just do the text instead. And then I'm like, well, if I'm just going to do the text, then I might as well just put it at the spawn as like a stupid thing that people can... My hope is that some people know what the meme is. And why am I lagging? Man, I am lagging like crazy. Oh, man. Anyways, so my hope is that some people who know what this joke is, they come over here and they do it. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's enough. Well, technically 8. There's enough for 8 people because the last person wouldn't have enough snow if the last person decides to do it. So But again, my hope is that somebody comes by here. They know what it is. I think if like Bash or Paws do it, they'll see it and they'll probably get a chuckle out of it. The people who have no idea what this is are just gonna kind of like scratch their heads. But I think it's funny. It's stupid as all hell, but I still got a nice little chuckle out of it. So that's that. It's dumb. I told you it was dumb. Anyways, all right. Well, I've got some more work to do, and I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow as always. Starting next week, I will be alternating morning, night, so that the guys in the US can watch the live stream as well. But that's going to be it. Dick butt. God. This episode was just full of all kinds of stupid. All right, well, we're going to end it here. Thank you for watching. Certainly would appreciate it if you hit that like button. Remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault.